The reason I'm coming to INKfliction is because I heard Don was a great artist. I've seen a lot of his work. He's tattooed a lot of my friends. And this will actually be the first time he's ever tattooed me. And it's going to be something real special. I'm actually getting my two daughters' names on my arms, the two angel wings. So I'm really excited about it. He's actually got to cover this one up. It's kind of a rough piece, but I'm really looking forward to it. My first piece, I was 18 years old. It's just something I've always been interested in. That's just kind of how I like to express myself. I don't have as many as I would like yet, but I'm slowly working on it. And it's just something I've always been intrigued by. I think it's beautiful. I mean, I'm not one of those type of people that would necessarily want to cover my whole body, but I see the art. It's something that I'm definitely, I've always been, really intrigued by and stuff like that. I'm just really looking forward to getting my next one. You know what I mean? I have two tribals on my arm. It's nothing special. That's the first one I got when I was 18, and I got that one a year later. This one I actually got while I was locked up in jail, and it's kind of a rough piece, and that's really all I have as of right now. But other than that, I'm just looking to build off of it. I think nowadays, sort of when I was in high school and stuff like that, I know tribal was a big thing. You don't see as many tribal now as you do, like I said, maybe the early 90s. I really think nowadays it's more like, people that they're getting things that really mean something to them, you know what I mean? Like something about their kids or something about, like experiences in life and stuff like that. Maybe they did a little time in prison or something, or maybe they just had like a family member that passed or something like that. That's what you see a lot of now. That's kind of what I would like to build off of, things that really mean something to me. Rather than something that I'm going to regret getting one day. Because, the decisions that I made as far as the artists I chose when I was younger, didn't really do any shopping around. I just kind of went into a place I had, seen on the side of the road and said, hey, I'm ready to get a tattoo. Didn't really care what I got, didn't really even think about it. Just looked in a book, opened it, flipped the page and found something. And that really, I'm glad now that I actually am, thinking about it, first and actually putting a lot of thought into what I want. Because, that was kind of, that wasn't really, the way I would go about doing it now. And see, with Don, I actually been looking at a lot of his work for months now. I see the type of work he does. He's a great artist. He really takes his time, and he's one of the best ones that I've seen. So, I actually live in Geneva, Alabama. And I really don't know Don personally, other than just knowing that he's a great artist, and that's how I met him. I actually just found out about him through Facebook, like social media. The girl that he's actually involved with, I actually met her several years ago through my cousins, and her actually attended the same high school. And I found out, like I said, I found out about his work through social media and just friends. I support it 100%. I don't judge anybody. I don't think anybody should judge anybody that has body art, tattoos, piercings, or whatever. That's just the way they like to express themselves, you know what I mean? A guy could be completely covered in tattoos and go to work the next day wearing a doctor's outfit and save your life, you know what I mean? So you can't judge a book by its cover, and I'm definitely very excited to get mine.